Texas Math Mundo audience, are we in store for a true treat today? In the house is a three-time state champion, Texas UIL state champion in number sense, Class 1A, Mr. Luke Maxwell, a proud student of Jonesboro High School, a proud Eagle. Let me take a quick moment and ask that if you enjoyed this content, that you please hit the subscription button and the notification bell, that you leave a comment below, and that you smash that like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Let's spread this joy, let's spread this beauty to as many people as possible. Three-time state champion and hoping for a fourth this year, Mr. Luke Maxwell from Jonesboro High School, right ahead. My name is Saul Cantu, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Texas Math Mundo audience, are we in store for a true treat today? In the house is three-time Class 1A Texas UIL state champion in number sense, Mr. Luke Maxwell, a proud Jonesboro Eagle. Welcome, Luke.
Hey.
Hey, thank you for being here, man. How you doing?
You're welcome. I'm good right now. Nervous.
Hey, what you been doing with your summer? How you been enjoying your summer?
Oh, I've been with my mom. I've been with my dad and my stepmom, and having a lot of fun times with them both.
All right. Hey, you ready for school to start up?
Not yet, but will anyway. So I hope I go through it pretty well.
Hey, 3 times you've been the state number sense champion. That's so impressive. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
What were your thoughts of this most recent state event?
Well, I was very nervous about it because I didn't know how I'd be, and I was also kind of excited because it was in Austin at UT, and when I heard the results and saw my paper, I was as proud as I was for being first. I was also kind of disappointed because of how many questions I missed, and it was I'd say a bit, but I think it was really a lot of a downer. So
really, hey, and that's because you're a state champion, man. You're being a little bit hard on yourself, but still, congratulations, state champion.
Well, thank you.
Awesome. Hey, we're going to get deep into UIL and Jonesboro High School, but before we do, I want to know a little bit about you. Okay, where are you from, born and raised, and what's your cultural heritage?
I was born in Clifton, Texas, which is where my mom's parents currently live, and I started living in Gatesville, and I still live there, and I'm I'm white. That's my heritage,
Uh,
but I have some ancestors from Scotland. If
oh,
that add to your information.
cool, cool, cool. Now, when did you realize that you had a talent for mathematics?
Well, I was in fourth grade in Gatesville School when one of my teachers, Miss Wolf, found out that I had a little gift and interest in math, so she'd give me some extra math work just to help me feel comfortable. So then I moved to fifth grade, and that really helped give me more opportunities there because once I moved to UIL, I finally had the opportunity to go to UIL, but not it wasn't right when I moved, but later on. Later.
What was your introduction to competitive mathematics?
Well, as I was moving into fifth grade into Jonesboro School, I brought my gift of math with me, and I remember the entry process, to start getting into UIL, but I remember taking a bus ride to another school. I don't remember the name of it, but me and some other kids went to a different classroom and we took a test. We answered some answers on a piece of paper. I think that was number sense, and I did pretty well with that. And it was the same with mathematics, but calculator, I didn't really know how to use a calculator that well, so that's how it turned out to be not so well.
And did you immediately enjoy it?
Well, calculator I thought was okay. Pressing buttons, I kind of liked that, but with math, and you can write stuff down just for you, to help solve it with number sense. No paper, no writing, except the answer on the blank. It felt kind of cool, and for 10 minutes it really went by very fast. For me to think about what it could be or what it is, and I just put down my answer on the blank, and if I don't know, I skip it. So it's yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, did anybody inspire you? Were you inspired by anybody along the way?
Mainly my family and my coaches, like Miss Yankee, Miss Garner, and my family members, like my mom, my dad, my sisters, my uncle Dickie. He started helping me with number sense too recently, and my grandpa, and pretty much most of my family. I'd keep going, but I don't want it to go on forever.
Hey, I've had the great pleasure of meeting your grandpa, and I met your mom.
Really?
Yeah, I met them because they go to the state meeting. They support you. Such supportive people. It's a great pleasure. I met your mom. I met grandpa, and they all just wonderful people, and I can see how you appreciate their support.
Well, thank you.
Awesome people. Awesome people. Hey, I want to get into UIL this past season in Jonesboro High School. Can you describe Jonesboro, Texas, and the high school? What is it like?
Well, for the town, it's very small. It just got a Dollar General across the street from its gas station, the Eagle's Nest, but not across the street where it's over here, and then you go down and it's on the same side. They're on opposite sides, okay. Similar spot. And not a lot of homes. Not a lot of homes there. It's one of those moments where you blink and you miss a building or something. And for the school, it started out smaller than it is now, less buildings. And at first, it was pretty fun. I was at the small building that they now use for the little kids and their teachers, and I moved to the big building, which is now the high school building, very, very early in my opinion. Maybe not in general, but it felt kind of early because they had those big, tall lockers, and it was a lot more rooms with that too, a lot more space.
How many people are in your class?
I don't. I think around 25, somewhere in the 20s.
Okay.
Maybe a little 30.
Okay, it's a small class. All right.
I mean,
tell me about the team. Do you work in a team, or is it just you working solo?
Well, we're gonna have yeah, we're gonna have a team this year, and not it's not just me. I'm gonna work with the team. The individual is well, it's they just do it, and I'm part of that. So.
Okay. Hey, you want to make a shout out to your teammates, to your coaches? You want to do any shout outs?
Yes. Hey team, hey Miss Yankee, hey Miss Garner, Marcus, Pate, Truett Foot, Chase Yankee. It's been a while since I've met him, so I can't recap all the names. But good luck out there.
Great shout out, man. I'm sure they're happy to hear their names.
Well, I hope so. I don't want to have a rough start at school.
Hey, so how do you become a 3-time state champion? How do you prepare? What are your study habits, your practice regiment, and do you go to many practice meets?
Well, my mom usually gives me a few tests to do a day, usually around 5 days a week, and I do 10 minutes per test and finish them and give them to her for her to look over and grade. And she usually talks about what I got wrong or what I missed and how to do them a little faster or to just learn how to do them, for the ones I missed or the ones I got wrong, and work on how far I go, how many questions I answer, if I go too far, if I go a little too close, to work on that time and the overall score. And we don't do a lot of practice meets, but usually on Fridays at school for my study hall period, usually I'd go to Miss Yankee's room, and she would be there to help me and Chase Yankee go over some things regarding number sense.
All right. Being from a small school, do you think it's better because there's less distractions, or is it harder to find other people interested in mathematics?
Well, I'm happy it's in the country because I'm thinking if it were in a big city, a lot more problems, just less free space, more loud traffic, and all those struggles. And I'm happy it's taking place somewhere in a small town, and I like that, more peace and quiet. And it is hard to find people that are as compassionate about math as me, but our team members are very compassionate. We may not be equally, but we are still very compassionate. I mean, thank goodness we don't have people that are less compassionate because we wouldn't have done well as a team overall.
Yes. All right, cool, great. Hey, tell me it's a beautiful country out there.
Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful country out there.
Awesome. Hey, what is your favorite moment or moments from UIL these past 3 years?
Well, as far as I can remember, and I usually don't remember a lot for some reason. My first one, when I was a freshman, this room where I had to take my state number sense test, it was huge. I kind of liked it. I was still kind of nervous about how I'd do on it, but it was a very big room. I think it was their auditorium. I don't remember where this was, but it was very big. I liked it. It was pretty nice for a UIL testing room. And one time in Brenham, I think it was in 10th grade. It wasn't for state, but it was one of the UIL events. Yes. We were going in Brenham. It was one of the schools. I don't remember if it was it may have been a college, but I can't recall exactly. So my dad and stepmom once came to visit me and my teammates, and not all of my teammates came to see him exactly, but they came to visit, and I saw them. We talked a little bit, and that was one of my favorite moments, nonetheless. And I think those are my favorite moments in UIL so far. I liked them.
Awesome. How does it feel to be a state champion?
I'm trying not to feel a lot because it's very big, and I'm trying to feel it as just a major accomplishment and keep it like that because I want to stay nice, kind of down to earth. I don't want to be up there and so high I'm in space and I forgot my helmet. I don't want stop breathing. I want to stay down here and keep breathing. Yeah.
I feel you. Remain humble. Remain humble. I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, I see those shiny things behind you. Is one of those the gold medals? Are those your gold medals? Where do you keep them?
Well, this is my room, and that's where I keep them. This one is a gold medal. These aren't as golden as this one, though. So, yeah, sorry, it's very shiny.
Is that the most recent state gold medal?
No. This one actually is. This is this is my recent one.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful, Bowie, beautiful. That's awesome, man. That's precious. That's special. That is special, man. That's
Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna ask because you got one more year to go, man. You've already won 3 state titles. So, what are your goals coming into this new year?
Well, in general or just UIL related?
Well, personally, what would you like to accomplish in UIL and also in general? What are your goals?
Well, I'm hoping to go through the last school year pretty well. I don't know what to have for a plan for the graduation ceremony because usually when they have someone who's graduating come up on that stage in our gym, I mean, it's pretty big, and they usually tell us or the people sitting there watching what college they're going to or what they're going to be or what else they're going to do. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do once I graduate. Maybe look for a college and maybe something else that could be beneficial. And,
good.
That does. And for UIL, I'm hoping to go from district to region to state, and hopefully I want to play somewhere in the top 3. I would have said just first place, but that's a single spot, but spread over 3, and you get more chances to get in this area than just a smaller one.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, hey, I know that you're a 3-time state champion, so I know you want to repeat. But do you know of any of the rivalries locally or statewide that are tough?
Well, there was this one kid from Bellevue named Will. I don't know his last name, and he scored pretty well in district and regional, and I think he may be a very competitive competitor here in this competition.
Wow! All right, it's never easy. It's never easy.
I'm a little worried.
All right. So, you willing to make a prediction? Are you going to win it next year?
Well, I'm not going to say yes or no to that because either one could be wrong.
I feel you. All right. Hey, as a 3-time state champion, what do you value the most about your UIL journey?
Oof. Well, as a kid with autism, there aren't a lot of opportunities that usually come to mind when other people think of a boy with autism. What could he do? I understand autism a little more. I mean, I can't speak for everyone because we have different experiences. So it makes me feel kind of good to see what I can do. With in UIL because I scored pretty well. I came up pretty well. I went from district to regional. Then I went to state, and I don't know how, but I did so well in state that it gave me a medal. I'm really hoping it's made of gold because maybe when I get older and I want money, I could sell it for a lot of money. I may keep the necklace part though, just to wear it, maybe. But the medal, I may sell it for that money, and maybe take a picture of it first, just
for
to
memory.
Yes, to keep the memory.
Hey, Luke, I gotta say something. As the father of an autistic boy, it gives me great happiness that you won the state medal. Let me tell you that. So it gives me great happiness. I understand.
Well, thank you for understanding.
Absolutely. Hey, so very unique. 3-time state champion. As any other youngsters that watch this interview, what advice do you have for any of the youngsters that may come across this interview?
I'd say if you're passionate about something, try doing it a little more often and see if that could be a true passion and maybe a hobby. So you could, if you love it, try to keep doing it and see if you can make it a good living, maybe not an addiction, and support those who are trying very hard and keep persevering and keep reminding yourself or having someone else to remind you that there's this thing you need to work on, so you can push yourself farther and achieve more with that. Because if there's no one there to remind you or motivate you, you're not doing much.
Yeah.
So don't make fun of that kid just because he has something that you don't have, that you may not know that much about. If it's autism, if it's Down syndrome, keep in mind they're still human. The next generation, they're going to have some of those. The next generation, they could have some of those, and there are still going to be those people with none of them, which for some reason they tend to judge them. If they judge you, maybe just try to keep doing what you do, and when no one else is there, well, this is just what I would probably do. Just go home and look for something to take your anger out on. Maybe a pill. This is maybe a pillow. Yeah, we.
How about just be nice and kind to everyone?
Yeah. The point is, be kind and nice to everyone.
Beautiful, Luke. Beautiful.
Oh,
I agree 100%. Absolutely. That's great. 100%. Hey, so I know that your senior year, man, you got to start thinking about colleges and careers. Any colleges on the radar? Any possible career paths?
A few colleges, possibly.
Anyone on the mind you want to share?
Well, I'm still not completely sure. I have a few choices though, but I don't know which one to choose. Okay. Those.
All right.
Yeah, there's Tarleton or A&M, but those are a few that
right.
Choice a lot more, but I don't know which one though.
All right. You'll figure it out, and it's your senior year. I hope you enjoy every moment.
I hope that.
Do you have any parting words or final thoughts as we conclude this interview?
Well, as an autistic, I have a lot of thoughts going on in my mind right now, so I need to say a few good ones.
All right. Anyone you say will be good, I'm sure.
Okay. Keep living, and just try to be nice at least. If you insult them, apologize at some point, because they could feel that for the rest of their lives if you don't.
That's right.
Oh, and thank you. My mom told me to tell you.
Hey, let me tell you something. I had the great pleasure of meeting your family, your mom, your grandpa, wonderful people. I met you before. Let me tell you, I really appreciate it. I'm a big Luke fan. Like I said, my son's autistic, so I'm a big Luke Maxwell fan. You're so impressive. 3-time state champion, 3-time state. Very impressive. It is my hope that my path will cross your family's path many, many times. Maybe a TMCA state, maybe a UIL state. But it's always a great pleasure to encounter you and your family.
Well, thanks.
Hey, I want to wish you the best of luck. Enjoy your senior year. I really appreciate you doing this interview. Thank you very much, and farewell.
You're welcome. I'm hoping the best of this interview.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, you too, of that boy.
Wow, what a fascinating discussion, what a fascinating interview with Mr. Luke Maxwell. 3-time state champion, hoping for a 4th this year in number sense from Jonesboro High School. I really appreciate it. Luke, I'll be following you this year. Best of luck, and thank you very, very much. Let me take a quick moment and ask that if you enjoy this content, that you please hit the subscription button and the notification bell, that you leave a comment below, and that you smash that like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Let's spread this joy, let's spread this beauty to as many people as possible. I got plenty of wonderful things in store for this channel, and I truly appreciate your support. My name is Saul Gatu, and this is Texas Math Mundo. Farewell.